Today's video is very special. We had a special request from a subscriber, Cassie. We're gonna go ahead and make your mornay white sauce, basically, linguini chicken and mushroom pasta today. So again, thank you so much for watching. I love the comments, the requests for new food items. Not only does it help me not have to think about what you guys want to cook, but it also makes you guys happy at the same time. So it's a win-win for all of us. So please, if there's anything you would like me to cook, comment, Facebook, either way, Instagram, I'm all over the place. Just leave whatever you want me to cook and we'll make it happen. So, let's get started on today's video. For our ingredients, we got a little bit of a list, not too bad though. Chicken thigh, spinach, I have a sachet here, and inside the sachet we're gonna use bay leaf, clove, onions, one piece of onion. I was gonna say onion skin, but one piece of onion. Rosemary, we have white wine, garlic, onions, mushrooms, Gruyere cheese, butter, flour, linguine pasta, and milk. First things first, let's make the sauce. Alright, so first, get a pot of water half full, add some salt to it just to add flavor to the pasta, and get it going, get it rolling. Alright, so now we're going to build our sauce. So basically we're going to start with butter first, and then we're going to add flour and make a roux. Okay, now, add your flour, slowly, and you just want to get like wet sand consistency. So after about 3 minutes, you're going to go ahead and you're going to slowly temper in your milk. And the reason why you're going to do it slow, if you just dump this in really fast and it's cold milk, what happens is you get all these flour clumps. So slowly temper it in until all the flour is completely whisked together, and then we can raise our heat. That you scrape the edges really good because the flour tends to stick at first. We're gonna add our sachet. Now, for all you that are like, what is a sachet? Sachet is very simple. It's just a piece of cheesecloth with a mixture of herbs inside and tied with cooking twine, which you can find at your local grocery store in the baking aisle. This adds a lot of flavor to sauces, chilies, whatever you're using it for. It infuses a lot of flavor. So that's why we use it. So go ahead at this point, add your sachet to the sauce. And congratulate yourself because you just made a French mother sauce called bechamel. Oui, oui. Go ahead, add a little salt and pepper to your sauce and cook this for 20 minutes. We're gonna keep tasting it to make sure that it doesn't taste too floury, usually about 20 minutes. If you notice it's getting really thick, just go ahead and add a little bit more milk to it. Not too much because you want it to be a nice saucy consistency, but we don't want it to be gravy consistency. One key thing that I left out is make sure that the entire time this sauce is cooking, it's on a lower temperature because milk will separate and create cheese if you overboil it. So we're not boiling here, we're just doing a very light simmer. So go ahead and lower it to a low temperature. Okay, so we have our boiling water right here for our pasta, ready to go. We have our sauce on back, it's on low temp, just let it roll, ready to go. Now, we start prepping. Chicken, mushrooms. I already diced the onions. I kind of cheated, but I'll show you what I did. It's no big deal. Hi-ya! That's it. All right, there you go. The onions, just small dicerments. Okay, for the chicken, I like to use chicken thigh, boneless chicken thigh, just a little bit more flavor. You can use breast if you'd like. Chicken thigh, more flavor. And then we're going to cut little strips right now. Check it out. All you do, take it, little strips, little strips. That's it. Don't forget about your sauce. Give it a nice stir. Okay, so when you have about 5 more minutes left on your sauce, go ahead and add your Gruyere cheese to the sauce. And then give yourself another big tap on the back because now you just made a mornay sauce, which is a derivative of the bechamel mother sauce. All right, get your saute pan on, add your EVO. Pan is smoking hot, add your chicken. Okay, so we're just gonna get a nice color on all sides of the chicken and then we're gonna remove it from the pan. Let's just talk about the chicken first, okay? So add some salt and pepper and just get a nice golden brown on all sides of the chicken. While your chicken's going, come back over to your sauce. Take your sachet out of your sauce. And again, if it's a little thick, go ahead and add some more milk to it, no problem. But you don't want it too thin or too thick. Right in the middle. All right, so chicken's all golden brown. You'll notice the pan has that nice golden brown sook on it. So we want to pull all that flavor off the pan. So we're going to lower our heat down to low, add our mushrooms, add our onions, and then our garlic towards the end, and then a little white wine. While your onions and mushroom are going, go ahead, add your linguine to your boiling water. Okay, so when you first add the pasta, make sure you kind of work it in there because it'll stick together if you don't. So at this point, add your white wine. Add your garlic. We're going to let that cook down some of the alcohol, then we're going to add our chicken back to the pan because we got to continue cooking the chicken. Okay, so at this point, we're going to go ahead and add our chicken back to the pan. We're going to fully cook the chicken and then cook off all the alcohol as well. So once your chicken's fully cooked, go ahead, add your pasta to the pan. And we're gonna also add the sauce to the pan. And then we're gonna add the spinach to the pan. So once all the ingredients in, we're gonna just slowly start mixing everything in. And the reason we put the spinach in last, you don't really wanna cook the spinach, you're kinda just wilting it in the pan because it'll become overcooked, no good. So bring it up to a boil, that way everything infuses together and your sauce thickens nicely. All right, Cassie, there it is. I hope you enjoy. Again, we didn't talk about the spinach, but if you don't want to use it, just take the spinach right out. Sexy.